Okay, here we go. UNPL Winter Wildcard Week 4, technically. So, as a quick recap, we inherited an 0-5 team that was really not the best draft team I've ever seen. You can hear me talking about that in the other videos. And then we had to play one game with that team, and then now we've played one game with our own team that we got to make transactions. And now this is our third week. We are 2-1 technically because of the loss by the original owner of the team. I'm also sick as a dog. Good luck and have fun, man. We're playing Ruppy. For those of you who've been around long enough, we play Ruppy all the time. Several different leagues. Really, really, really good person. Always enjoy playing him. So, Terra Fairy. He is Terra Ghost Carcoal. I think I predicted that kind of, maybe? Terra Ghost. Okay. So, anyway, we see the Quillfish is here. Girder is here. Thwacky is here. No Rotom. I overprepped for Rotom. Sliggoo is here. Whiscash is here. No Cutiefly. Good. I didn't really want to deal with that. No Gothita or Pikipek. Good. I didn't want to deal with those either. What is freed up here? So we know we're going to lead with the Quilladin. What is freed up? Ursaring, actually, quite a bit. Ursaring can pretty much just deal with the Sliggoo now. Good luck and have fun, Ruppy. Yeah, let's get it. Let's keep our win streak going. So we're 2-1. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, sick. So Ruppy turned this game around real quick for me so we can play and get all this done. Nice. That's a fantastic lead for us. Fantastic lead for us, I think. Actually, is it, though? My Thwacky check is Grimer and Torracat, but also this thing. Because this thing is also freed up. What did I have this checking? Quilladin, obviously Whiscash. I think it was basically just Spikes and Super Fang. You're going to go hard into something that I'm not going to be a fan of. Do you have a way to get rid of hazards? You do with the Carcoal. I'm going to Spike. He's going to U-turn. That was fairly predictable. Do I have a Rocky Hump? No, I have a Violet, obviously. We're going to see U-turn. You're faster than me, but that's no surprise because I don't have any speed. We've seen U-turn lead. I'm going to write maybe Scarf, question mark. Although I should check that damage, actually. Wait, what are we doing? Thwacky. And before we see what happens here, so 232. Okay, so on this thing I need to get chipped, actually. So this is not bad at all. 232. I should have got my calc up. I told him my Terra, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, come on. Where's my calc? Come on. 232. So 326 minus 232. That did 94. On a U-turn. Whoa. That's Choice Band. That's 100% Choice Band. Definitely Choice Band on the Thwacky. Okay. Since I don't super need this thing, I mean, it's good for the Whiscash, but honestly, the Quillfish is one of the biggest things stopping. Well, maybe I want to preserve HP, though. The Quillfish is one of the things that kind of stops my Minoon. I could just go Grimer. I'm going to go Grimer. Crap. We got to spike up. You're probably going to get your own, like, Spike or T-Spike. Introducing Play-Doh, the Grimer. Spike, yeah, he's going to get his own Spike. That's okay. Not amazing, but again, it's okay. We have a Spike also, so I'm just going to knock off because I want to get rid of your Eviolite if I can. You could go into Carcoal, which would be a little bit annoying to get rid of the spikes on your side, his side. If he does that, what do I want to do? Because I didn't bring the Clawitzer to help deal with Carcoal. I almost did. Yeah, of course you're going to get out. That makes sense. Excuse me. Part of me wishes I Super Fang there. Ice Fishing is going to be... Oh! Okay. You're going to take a Spike, and we're going to get rid of the item. Poison Touch would be lovely. We get rid of a Rindo Berry. That's nice. That's great, actually. Was Rindo Berry. I don't care that it's super obvious for me to go back. Actually, do I want to try to trap this thing and just, like... No. Earthquake is going to do too much. I could go into you, actually, because I can spin. I don't fear you with this, and you're not a switch to anything else. Yeah, let's go to my spinner. Let's go to my spinner and see what he's going to want to do. I think this thing gets rocks, right? He's just going to surf. He's not going to do that much. Oh, I did more than I thought. Quickly, before we get the 270. Oh, I guess we don't get, because, right, we're levitating. So let's go ahead and look at that. Cragnal versus Whiscash. So we saw a surf, and it did 364 minus 270 is 94 again. Wow, these 94 rolls. You are invested somewhat. You are very invested, actually. Looks like neutral max special attack. Surf neutral max special. Now, what wants to take a freeze dry? Nothing wants to take a freeze dry. Carkol wants to take one. Carkol wants to come take one. I could spin. You're not going to stand and let me freeze dry you, are you? Would you let me just freeze dry this? I'm going to try. Ah, I knew it. That's okay. Carkol for sure comes out here, right? Chestnuts? Wait, what's chestnuts? Yeah, for sure, for sure. I knew that was coming. That's okay, though. We'll get a little bit of chip on you. That's okay. Now, I can't block my opponent's spin here. But what I can do is go into the big scary bear, because you're not super threatening. Huh. Yeah, because you're gonna tear it. You're gonna tear it to block my spin, and you're gonna spin. I mean, that's very clear to me, I think. All right, Bruce. What do you got, Bruce? This thing is pretty freed up from what I was having. Ooh. He didn't Terra anti-iron defenses. Okay. That's not good for us. We don't have a lot of good ways to deal with this, actually. Excuse me. I'm going to crunch as he Terragos. The Terragos, again, he can't sit here and take an Earthquake, even at +2. There's no way. There's no way you don't Terra here, Ruppy. I was going to say, don't you even call this. I am Guts, even though I'm a Violate. So I am kind of hoping I get, like, Flame Body Burned or something. Would be kind of nice. He's probably not that silly, though. That did nothing. Oh, man. That's a problem, dude. Alright, well, I think we have to go Play-Doh and try to knock off the item. I don't want Bruce to go down this early. We're still good for a lot of things. Ooh, I did not anticipate that set. That's a good set. This is going to do a lot. I didn't do that much. Knockoff here is very obvious, but I don't care. I don't care that it's obvious. Because he has to keep the spike around, basically. Hit the spike on his side if he wants to. He's just going to Iron Defense. So we're going to be able to get rid of the Violate, though. And a Poison Touch here would go a very, 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 very long way. Come on, Grimer. Come on, buddy. Got rid of the Violate. No Poison Touch. We are Poison Touch, right? Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to go for the Poison. I'm going to keep going for the Poison. A Violate gone. I'm going to write that down. A Violate is gone. Carkol, Smogon. You don't get Flash Fire, right? You do get Flash Fire, so I can't. We're just trying to get a Poison here. There we go. Finally. Okay. Okay. All right. So Quillfish is starting to become an issue because we're losing this thing. I think Acorn's still good to have around. I honestly think Knockoff again is our best play. Oh, we're just going to die to it. Oh, damn. I thought we were going to live one more. Carkol, KOs, Grimer. Nice set, Ruppy. Nice set. Okay. You could be Flash Fire is a problem. Oh, but I can go to you and Thunderbolt, right? Carkol, Minoon, Thunderbolt. Let's see your max HP. Let's even say your max HP, max Spadef. That does it min 30%, so I think that's the play. Mr. Negative, the Minoon. All right, so this should kill no matter what. But you could go into the thing, but it doesn't have Rindo Bear anymore. I'm gonna Thunderbolt because I'm not messing around with this thing. It's +4. If you go into the other thing, I have the Grass Knot, and I don't have Life Orb, but I should kill you easily because I knocked off the Rindo Berry already. So Grimer did the work. It got rid of the Rindo Berry. It blocked Quillfish a little bit. I mean, just a little bit. It's not... This game is a little sketch, I'm not going to lie. Ruppy's put himself in a good position. We're going to go ahead and get the kill with Thunderbolt. I was going to say that better. Minoon, KOs, Carkol. Okay, that thing is gone. I can freely spin now, and he cannot. So that's helpful. I'm assuming Thwacky's going to come out here. And it's banded, which is... Oof. I mean, Torracat can hopefully handle... Yeah, I think we have to go Torracat. We go Torracat on the Thwacky now. I got to get rid of it. I got to spin away his Spike. Otherwise, we're going to take too much damage. Again, my opponent will be taking damage too. We didn't reveal an item. Or maybe he's running calcs right now because we are Magnet. So it's possible that he doesn't know, like we're bluffing a choice specs or something. You know what I mean? You're going to hurt by the spikes. You're going to proc the terrain. I think we have to go into you because you're going to U-turn. I think we have to take the spike. I got to get rid of this spike because this Thwacky's going to really eat us alive otherwise. He might just go for the Grassy Glide. We'll see. We're going to get an Intimidate off though. And he's going to get a U-turn. It's going to be not very... Oh, that did nothing. That's perfect. Okay, we're actually okay. We're okay versus the Thwacky, especially if we can get rid of the spike. We can probably Parting Shot on anything. Let's see. Because Rotom's not here. And I made Torracat faster than everything, I think. Torracat, 208 speed. Am I always faster than Quillfish? Torracat, Quillfish, Hisui. Bro. Did I seriously mess that up? I legitimately messed that up. Well, we know that you're not Scarf, so we can just Parting Shot on you. It's a free Parting Shot. Free Parting Shot into... Actually, here's where we get rid of the spike. This is great, actually. Torracat coming through. I love this Pokemon, dude. Alright, we should be able to get rid of the spike now. Special Snowflake. Future Sight. Okay, we got to be aware of that, though. That's crazy. Nice tech, dude. Future Sight is the move. I am definitely spinning. You're not staying in to eat this Freeze Dry. There's no shot. You don't have a Ghost type anymore. Excuse me. I'm still alive, I swear. Yeah, you weren't staying in to eat that no matter what. Probably Girder comes in. Snowball comes back. Okay. This is potentially to set more spikes, I would guess. We're going to be faster, so... Actually, do I set my Reflex and stuff now? Nah, we freeze. I think we freeze dry. We stay in and freeze dry now. Because Grimer's gone, so I don't have my free switch. So I just stay in and freeze dry. If he decides to start spiking, I can spin them away still. And I'll just keep chipping this thing down. Because this thing is primarily the thing stopping... Okay, that's some good chip. Gunk Shot is going to hurt, man. Oh my god. Quillfish KOs Cryogonal. Okay, let's see that. How did it... Okay. Cryogonal, Quillfish, Gunk Shot. No, that's just about right. That's about right. Oh boy. I can't really go into you, can I? Ursaring. Gunk Shot does... It's a roll. Gunk Shot is a roll versus the big dog. I think I go for it because not only is it a roll, Gunk Shot also has a very high chance to miss. Actually, I can Parting Shot out on you first, right? Huh. I can come in and Flamethrower. No, no, no. I need you because I can't set up, actually. All right, Bruce. Okay, buddy. If Quillfish Haisui's out, but we have grassy terrain up, actually, Facade does more. Facade does slightly more. It looks to me like this is a roll, and he has to hit the Gunk Shot. If I get +1 here, am I faster? No. Facade does more. I'm going to go for the Facade chip. He does miss the Gunk Shot. I'm sorry about that, buddy. That's like, what, 70% accurate? Let's Gunk Shot. 80% accurate. So, now we probably... Oh, now we can Earthquake, though. That was a pretty big miss. I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty massive miss. Now we can Earthquake. And Gunk Shot, according to this calc, now I think we're out of range. We are out of range of Jolly. If he's Adamant, we're just barely in range. He needs a max roll Adamant to KO now with Gunk Shot. So that miss was massive. I was banking on either him missing or if it was Jolly, it was like I had a 10 out of 16 chance. So let's go ahead and do that math. If it was 10 out of 16 rolls, I live. Well, now it's the other way around. But anyway, he had to hit. What was that? My computer freaking out? That's not good. I don't know about what. This is going to come out and take an Earthquake. But now, hold on. Can I like, Trailblaze? How much is this going to do? Ooh, good damage. We know you're not Scarf. Are we faster than a Whiscash? I can risk it. I can risk it. He has to speed creep it. I'm not going to switch out here because I don't have Cryogonal anymore. I'm going to go for the Trailblaze. We should be faster if he's not invested. If he isn't, he could have sped crept me, though. Easily could have sped crept me. Easily could have sped crept me. Now, the double here into Thwacky here would be a great play, in my opinion. If he were to double into Thwacky, because the anticipation revealed that I have a grass move, right? So you know that I'm clicking it. He surfs. Is that going to kill us? It does not. Okay, Bear gets a kill. Ursaring KOs Whiscash. And I totally forgot about the... When did the Future Sight... Did the Future Sight never hit? I completely forgot about that. That must have been a turn that I was losing in Pokemon anyway. That must have been the turn that Cryogonal went down. Okay. So Thwacky, we can handle with Torcat. Girder is a problem. Actually, I'm basically counting on Torcat right now to beat everything. I still need this for Sliggoo or just switch into Sliggoo. Sliggoo's a problem, too. If I'm him, I go Thwacky here. But then I just go Torcat. We know that I'm not taking too much from that. I mean, you could knock off Tinsel. Yeah, okay, yeah. I just wasn't paying attention to the name. And you just U-turn here for sure. You just U-turn here for sure, and I just go back to Torracat every time. I don't think there's any chance. You could knock off, but if you knock off, that means I get to Flamethrower for free. So, I don't know what my opponent... I don't know what Rubby's going to do. He's going to Grassy Glide. That does more, but again, I get to Flamethrower for free now and get a bunch of recovery. There's no reason to taunt. There's no reason to Nasty Plot, right? Or is there? Ooh. Are we faster and everything? Does Nasty Plot, like, win the game? Am I choking? Am I choking? I don't think so. You got a hard switch out. If you don't, you're just sitting. You're a sitting duck, dude. Hold on. With the Whiscash gone, I should outspeed Quillfish always. And everything has to take a spike on switching now. Are we going to get a Torracat sweep? This thing's a demon, man. We're going to get some more HP back. What do I have to worry about for Girder? I mean, Drain Punch is doing half. Oh, that's to Ursaring. To Torracat. Not much. I should two-shot. If he's specially bulky, maybe not. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower, though. The only problem with this is that the Banded Grookey is still a problem. +2 Flamethrower? That did nothing. That thing is Spadef as hell, man. Max Spadef, I think. Well, we have to Parting Shot on it. It doesn't get, before I do something stupid, it doesn't get Defiant, right? Where is my Winter Wildcard? Yeah. No, we Parting Shot on you now. Dang, dude, that did nothing. Yeah, we go to Quilladin. Dang, dude, that did nothing. Oof. Oh, that was a crit. That's why. Okay. Yep. Okay. I think we Super Fang it. Well, let's see. What does more? Does my... Let's see, Quilladin. And are you faster? Girder. I'm just going to assume you're max Spadef, because that took nothing. Yes, Super Fang does way more. Oh, wait, that's assuming he's got defensive bulk. And Grassy Terrain is up. Yeah, I still think Super Fang is still the play. Okay, nice chip. I knew he was going to start bulking up. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. This is a little bit of trouble again. No, but I can come in with Terra Fairy now. I can come in with Terra Fairy. Also, can I Bulldoze you so you're... I think we just keep Super Fanging. And we miss a Super Fang! I mean, I guess he missed a Gunk Shot. Super Fang's 95% accurate, though. So, I don't know. I feel like I came out worse than he did on that one, but we're going to Super Fang. Bro! Quilladin! Super Fang is 90% accurate. I don't think you're going to be able to one-shot the Minoon, so as long as I can hit a freaking Super Fang... Bro! Are you serious? Acorn! Brother! What are you doing? Quilladin! That's insane that we missed that many in a row, man. If we lose because we can't power through this with Minoon, Girder, Max Bulk, Minoon, Terra Fairy, Alluring Voice is going to do 40%. I don't know. I don't know. I can't Nasty Plot because you could have Mach Punch. It's going to do a lot. He's at what, +3? Ah, I should have Nasty Plotted, actually. No, it's okay. We want damage. We want damage. Actually, I think we might lose to the Miss Sligoo now. But man, Quilladin, what are you doing, dude? Girder KOs Quilladin. That's cut-worthy, bro. That's cut-worthy. What are you doing? 90% accurate. You missed 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. For those counting, that's a 1 in 1,000 chance. Good Lord. All right, Minoon. I really need you to power this one out, buddy. I don't know if this is going to kill. My calc shows if he's max. Oh, that's not even careful, though. Shoot. 35 to 42. I bet this isn't killing. I bet this isn't killing. I bet he lives on 1. Which means that all those misses mattered so much. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Was it a crit? No. Okay. Minoon KOs Girder. And maybe that's what he wanted. So that he could win with Sligoo, potentially. Sligoo should be slower than Ursaring, though. I think his play is to go Thwacky, click U-turn on my switch into Torracat, bring out Sligoo. No, I don't know. This is tough. This is a tough call. This is a tough call, actually. It's going to come down to it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's going to win this one. Hot Chocolate has got to be Sligoo. Yeah. Are you particularly useful, Minoon? Well, the problem is that everybody else is so low HP. I'm probably going to die to whatever steel move you have, right? Sligoo. No, Sligoo Hisui. I probably die to a Flash Cannon if you're max modest. If you're not, I live. Acid Spray, I should live the first one. I can't really switch anything in. So, Alluring Voice it is. That's about right. Maybe a little bit. Oh, Acid Armor. No. Oh, we're going to lose to that, I think. I Nasty Plot, hoping he does it again. But if he's smart, he, like, heavy slams here or something. Flash Cannon, we will live if he's not invested. Oh, Minoon! We can get a big, big Alluring Voice off. Oh, big damage, dude. Let's see. So, Sligoo is going to KO Minoon. Now we go into... I'm actually not sure. Well, you are outsped by everything now, right? Actually, I can use Ursaring as a sack, is what I can do. We should be able to KO this with Flamethrower, hopefully. If not, we just lose the game. I think we can just KO this with Flamethrower. We obviously cannot... Maybe we should have Nasty Plotted. Maybe we should have Nasty Plotted. Torracat is going to KO Sligoo. I don't know, man. I think... Well, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, this is a tough endgame, dude. It depends on what he goes into. Oh, I know. The play. Excuse me. My play, if it's Thwacky, we stay in and Flamethrower. If it's Quillfish, we Parting Shot because we've seen we're faster. And Ursaring probably dies, but then we can potentially set up on... Well, do we even want to set up? At least it feels like the Hacks was relatively fair. Like, his gunk shot miss was pretty big. I mean, it was massive, I'm not going to lie. But then missing 3 Super Fakes in a row, I think made up for that. This comes out. Are we able to KO from here? Probably not. But let's go ahead and look at Quillfish Hisui. You're not Spadef. But you probably are max HP. And I have a Torracat with Flamethrower. A single Flamethrower is probably not doing enough. Do I have to pray that it does? I might just have to pray that it does. Because he's just going to attack me, right? Into Ursaring. I might just have to pray that he's not, like, max. How much? Wait, this is 27 to 33. I'm going to Parting Shot, I guess. The problem is I'm not going to live from the... I'm not going to live a Choice-Banded Grassy Glide on top of a -1 whatever Quillfish attack. So I need to be like Rocky Helmet or something on Ursaring, which I'm obviously not. Destiny Bond! We're saved! We Facade, for sure, right? Oh my god, I can't believe we just got out of this. We 100% Facade. Now he's going to be in range of Flamethrower, too. I think. Oh my god, I can't believe that play worked. Gunk Shot comes out. Quillfish KOs Ursaring. It's going to come down to... No. Yeah. We're in the same spot, which is exactly what I was worried about. He needs to be mad offensive. He needs to be mad offensive for this to kill. No choice but to Flamethrower now. And if I see the Destiny Bond, because we know we're faster. If I see the Destiny Bond, I can Nasty Plot the next turn, or I can Taunt. So actually, I don't know if that mattered at all. Come on, Saba! Nope. -2 Gunk Shot? It connected, but it got us in range. That's definitely going to kill. The Grassy Glide's definitely going to kill. Well, good game of Ruppy. Really came down to it, man. Really came down to it. Torracat, KO's Quillfish. Excuse me. We're going to get the L. But that's okay. Yeah, we don't live the Grassy Glide. So actually, I choked by going Ursaring because I could have... No, because I can't... There's nothing that would have lived this, so... GG's to Ruppy. I don't think I could have played the endgame differently there. I think Thwacky... I think his setup mons were just a little too much for me. His team is really scary, really good team. Obviously, Quillfish is great in this format. The Quillfish living there, he had just enough bulk. Thwacky, KOs, Torracat. It's all right. We've been on a small winning streak, and a 1-0 loss to a player of Ruppy's caliber is nothing to shy away from. So, good game to Ruppy, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully, we'll still be 2-2, still with a good differential, and hopefully we can still try to make us run for the playoffs. So, we'll catch you guys in the next one.